Alright, what's going on, guys? Today I'm playing the Cause and Effect mod on Shadows of Evil. If you don't know what the Cause and Effect mod is, as you can see in the top left of my screen, when a player gets a headshot, a random zombie dies. So there is the cause when a player gets a headshot, the effect, a random zombie dies. So basically every round I get another one of these, and I also have effect stacking on. And if you don't know what effect stacking is, basically on round 20, I'm gonna have all previous 19 effects because I get a new one each round. And if you don't have effect stacking on, you basically just get a new one every round, but it's only that one. And if you turn effect stacking on, it just kind of stacks each round. I've played this a few times, and personally, I like effect stacking more because without it, you know, you'll have a lot of rounds where there's not much going on. You know, if you get a headshot, you lose 100 points or something, and then you could just not go for a headshot for a whole round. But if you have effect stacking, the rest of the game, if you go for headshots, you just lose a bunch of points. So I feel like effect stacking makes it a lot harder to track what's going on because there'll just be so much going on. You're like, I forgot that every time I slide, I lose 2 perks and 5 zombies spawn and I lose 100 points. It's so much to wrap your head around, but I like it like that. I've been playing the Chaos mod a lot on Black Ops 2, and I decided to kind of do something similar. I mean, there is the Chaos mod, you know, that originated on BO3, so I could do that in the future too. But you guys have been enjoying those videos on BO2. This is a lot like it, so I decided to come back and do this because I've done this on DE and Origins, I believe. When a zombie spawns, player's gun gets a random camo. Okay, see, that one's not bad. See, this is why I like the effect stacking, because if I got this on like round 15, it's not doing much. But if I get this on round 15 now, it's like, okay, it's not adding much to the bunch, but I still have 14 other effects to worry about. So that's why I think effect stacking makes this better. I mean, that's just my opinion on it. But as always, if you enjoy any of my videos, please consider leaving a like on the video and subscribing. I'd really appreciate support. Thank you all so much for the recent support. And for the daily question, I was editing the Origins video you guys saw last Wednesday. You know, I got that question that was like, if you could change the perk limit to a different number that's not 4 perks, what would you change it to? And it kind of got me thinking. If you saw my answer in the video, it was funny. Everyone was freaking out, but it got me thinking personally, like, what is the ideal perk system? And I'm gonna have a hell of a hot take here. The ideal perk system is not the BO4 system. The ideal perk system is the BO4 system with a few minor changes. I think they did a great job because the whole point of the BO4 perk system was we're tired of everybody running the exact same perks every game. So then BO4 was like, okay, how can we, you know, give everyone the same like original 4 perks, but also how can we like create variation in the setups? Okay, when a player loses 1,000+ points, give a random gun. So I gotta be careful not to hold out a good weapon because every time I buy a door or pack a punch, it's gonna take whatever the other weapon is. I gotta remember that. You know, I really like what BO4 wanted to do. I think it was a way to add customization without too much going on. Like, my only gripes with the BO4 system are just how each thing was implemented. I think Speed Cola being given to you when you buy all 4 other perks, perfect. Don't touch it. That is beautiful. You get rewarded for buying your entire perk setup. So then you're kind of, oh yeah, I get a random weapon when I do that. You're kind of inclined to, you know, buy more perks early just so you can get Speed Cola early. Like, it's a good system. It really is. And I just realized that I might not want to go for headshots because if I get a headshot, a random zombie dies, which means less points. That's actually awful. If I get a headshot, a random zombie dies and I lose points. But if I don't headshot, I lose points because I didn't headshot. As I was saying, okay, beautiful. Love how they implemented Speed Cola. Double tap though, like, there's a minor change. Okay, so you know, double tap was basically once you pack a punch your gun 4 times after the original pack a punch. When a perk is purchased, perks will randomize their locations. That's going to be annoying, but that's funny actually. But yeah, double tap 5 pack a punches. It's almost good. It's almost, give double tap on the second pack a punch when you get a double pack a punch ability on it. Then give you double tap. I think that would be a great feature. Just don't make you do it 5 times. Like, let's say you don't get double tap on the first pack a punch you get for that weapon, you get it on the second. Like, that's fine. That's beautiful. And then for Jug and QR, I feel like they could follow the same system. Like, the whole point of COD Zombies is to be weak in the beginning, and then you have to build up your character. You know, you have to slowly get stronger. So instead of spawning in with full HP and full QRs, you know, your full health and your full lives, how about on round 10 you get a quick revive, aka, you know, life, and then you get another bar of health, and then on round 20 or 25 or whatever you want to do, you get your other life and you get another bar of health. And then on round 30, you could get that last, you know, quick revive life things, because it's not quick revive at that point, but you know what I'm saying, your life. Like, I just think that is how close BO4 was to being a great perk system. And like, when I'm talking about ideal perk system, you could say the original one, like what we have now, but with a higher perk limit. You could say 5 or 6 perks. You could say what I did in the other day where I said 2, which was, in the beginning, that was a half of a joke. And then the more I started talking about it, the more I was like, you know, honestly, a 2 perk system would be kind of fun, because then you really have to choose what are my favorite perks. See, if your ideal perk system is the normal one we have now, except for you can have 6 perks, that's okay. Like, that's a different system. I really enjoy the BO4 perk system. Like, except for the things I mentioned, you know, the alterations that I would wish to be made. And then also, like, they need to be better at nerfing perks. Like, they have always kind of had a problem with actively nerfing things in zombies. I don't know, it's kind of weird. All right, I'm about to buy Juggernog, which means the locations are going to switch, which is going to be interesting. So does it happen right away? Sam's right here now. Okay. But yeah, my kind of like active nerf thing, like Dying Wish shouldn't exist in its current form. I think the only thing they really need to do to Dying Wish is like, I mean, it is kind of broken anyway. Like, I mean, I wouldn't miss it, honestly. And that's also another camo one, so that doesn't matter too much. But in Dying Wish, every time it activates, you like get a longer recharge timer. I don't think there should be a recharge. I think if you use Dying Wish, you shouldn't be able to get another Dying Wish unless you die and get it back. So you use Dying Wish, it's not active again until you die, and then buy it back. Like, I just think that's all it needs to be. And as much as I've criticized BO4, like, there's just so many things that it's like, BO4 was so close to being really good. Like, it's really weird. I criticize the hell out of the game, but there's so many situations where I'm like, if they would just tweak this, because I bought the door, so it changed my weapon. Oh yeah. Yeah, there's so many things that it's just like, if they would just adjust this little thing, it'd be great. It'd like really help the game. But the problem with BO4 is there's too many of those things that need to be minorly changed, and that's what creates the issues. I forgot that every time I slide, my camo changes, so now I'm kind of just distracted because I can just slide and watch it actively change. You know, I was gonna do the sword and the upgrade this game, and honestly, the more I think about it, the more I'm like, yeah, I kind of just want to gun after the Apothecon. Like, I hardly use the Apothecon. Like, the sword's cool and all, but I kind of rather use the OP wonder weapon right now. I mean, I could obviously do both. I don't know, I have a really hard time at like wanting to upgrade the sword. God damn it. Forgot again. I just really hate the sword upgrade. I just don't like that you have to wait like 1 round in between each thing with it. So maybe I'll just open Pack-a-Punch and then I'll just like work at getting the Apothecon Servant, but just trying to have more fun with the mod instead of like worrying about doing all the things on the map. Like, let's just progress the game and get more crazy effects. When zombie dies, give a random gobble gum. Holy shit. Oh my god, that is insane. That's gonna be there the rest of the game. That is, oh my god, every time I kill something, please tell me it doesn't do the eating animation, or I literally can't play the game. Please just don't do the eating animation. Do these count as zombies? Okay, oh, it doesn't count with the eating animation. Like, that's fine. Okay, I can do that. That's still hectic as shit, but I can easily manage that. It seems like it has a cooldown on it. Like, it doesn't activate immediately. Like, you have to wait 5 seconds before that effect kicks in again. Because I killed a lot right there. I only got 2. When a player swaps weapon, a zombie spawns. That is also kind of annoying. Every time I slide and every time a zombie spawns, my pack camo changes. What the hell was that one? So like, my pack camo is just going wild and there's nothing I can do about it. Wait, wall power. Wait a minute. There's nothing near me. KRM. KRM is cool. I gotta make sure I put the KRM away before I buy a door or anything else big, because then it gives me a random weapon. Like, it's gonna give me a random one every time I just do anything. Workaholic. Oh, well. Oh, that was easy. Actually, to be fair, that probably was good. Yeah, that's gonna happen sometime. I mean, oh, flavor hexed into a raindrops. Holy shit. What the hell, man? I didn't need this. This is unnecessary. No, you stupid. Oh, wait, I didn't have my... Oh, I have mule. I did have my KRM out. Oh, I have mule kick. Ew, I gotta get rid of that at some point. I thought I lost my KRM and I should have, but I forgot that I have mule kick now. When player takes damage, player's ability to sprint will toggle. Now, how could that possibly go wrong? How could me taking damage and then disabling my sprint at the same time? How could that possibly go wrong? That's why effect stacking is very fun, because all of the previous effects are still going on. So I have that on top of everything else, and that's going to remain for the rest of the game too. See, I'm going to try to get the Apothecon Servant, but rather than that, we're just going to start having fun with the mod, because I just opened Pack-a-Punch. Damn it, I was going to use Death Machine on him. Oh, okay, now I can sprint. Now I can't sprint. Holy shit, this is stupid. Hey, let me sprint. Now I can sprint. Yeah, so I'm not going to do the sword, probably. I think I'm just going to have fun with the mod after this. Oh, and with that damage disabling my sprint thing with all the freaking bugs, whatever they're called. What are they actually called? They have to have like an actual name. I don't think it's bugs. When a player earns 100 plus points, player's ability to jump will toggle. So if I get a headshot, I can't jump. And then my Gobblegum is just freaking out. All right, this is... Okay. See, what sucks is I got that Pat KRM and I want to use it, but I'm so scared to have it out because if I buy something and don't think about it, I lose it. That's not a huge deal, but still, you know, I like don't use megas, honestly, like ever. Like I used megas when BO3 was in its life cycle, but I'm just not the biggest fan of them. So then I kind of forget that like half of these exist. Like it's almost like a trip down memory lane because I just remember using a lot of megas when BO3 was very new. And now I'm seeing all of these pop up and I'm like, oh my God, I remember that. And then I remember when like this one didn't exist because, you know, so many got added as time went on. Oh my God, that's why. Wait, okay. Oh my God. I gotta get a headshot or I can't jump. There we go. I can jump. Okay. Empower spawns to activate a random Gobblegum effect. Holy shit, so many Gobblegum. There was like 2 or 3 times I tried to go on that wall run and I was wondering why I couldn't jump on it. I forgot about that jumping effect. Now I can't sprint again. Oh yeah, because I took damage. I was wondering, wait, can I sprint now? Thank you. I forgot. See, now I gotta try to mentally track. What was the thing that made it so I couldn't sprint? Holy shit. That thing just... A perk? Oh, wait. Oh. A power-up spawns, so I got a random power-up, which is this. Got it. When a zombie spawns, player's ability to sprint will toggle. Why did I do this at the start of the round? Oh God, my sprint's going in and out. No. Shit. What? That one sucks. The f... Hey, why did I just give me a raindrops? Like, I'm not mad, but I'm confused. I can't jump. How am I not grabbing this? There we go. How? How is that not counting for me? All right, so the rest of the game, my sprint's just gonna be toggling every time a zombie spawns. Luckily, there aren't that many zombie spawns in this game, right? Team Speed Cola right here is, it's only slightly cursed. I really don't like that. When a player reloads, 5 zombies spawn. Yeah, that's also not annoying at all. On the upside, it is round 13 and I have 27k. I must have an effect where I get a lot of points and now I can't slide because I can't sprint. But now I can sprint. Can I jump? Cannot jump though. I don't remember what the effect was that made me be able to like toggle my jump. Was it taking damage? No, that was my sprint. Oh, what was the one that toggled my jump? Oh my, I don't even remember. I don't even know anymore. So I can't do the slide jump stuff because I can't get the jump. And this reload one also sucks. The one I have active right now. This has been a very long round because every time I reload, see, I just almost cancel out all the damage I have done. And perk has purchased player's ability to jump will toggle. So as long as I don't go down, that one won't be too annoying. This was a purple pod and I never fumigated it because I forgot to get the fumigator. Well, I did get the fumigator. And then I restarted the recording because, you know, it's always funny. Like, you know, warm-up games also aren't just like the game itself. Like every time I start like recording, like my first time talking to the mic and the camera for the day, I just mess it up so hard. And then I have to like redo after a minute and a half because I'm like, bro, like that was so incoherent and oh my God. It's like I even have to do like warm-up commentary before the warm-up game basically. So I did grab the fumigator and then it was so bad I restarted and now I'm here. So That's why I thought I had a fumigator. Why'd that pod go from purple to green? I never did anything. But that basically happens like every time I record. I don't know. It's not as bad when I stream. You know, that's really weird to think about. Whenever I'm like recording and need to do an actual intro, I mess it up. But if I'm streaming, I kind of just hop in and it's fine. It's kind of, I never thought about it like that. But yeah, if you didn't know, I have severe issues with the first recording every time. It's almost every time, honestly. And it leads to some dumb shit like that where I think I did something like on Origins, like I think I grabbed the shovel before I left, but no, that was last game, the game that lasted 30 seconds because I couldn't talk. And power up spawns a zombie spawns. That one's not as bad. The reload one is really starting to kick my ass because like the rounds are just taking so long. Like I'm just like it was round 14 last time. Why'd that take like 5 minutes? I just stood in one place too. Okay, I still haven't gotten the tentacle, but let's try to get Xeno here. So that way I can actually just use the apothecon because I can never use it and then I'll lose it by some random effect that takes my weapon. Like I already know what's gonna happen. So, you know, I don't watch much TV like at all. Like I have not had a streaming service for TVs or movies. I haven't had Netflix or Hulu or any of that in like 3 or 4 years. I usually just try to be productive. And then with the little free time I have, I usually watch YouTube. But I've been so bored of YouTube lately, like not making content, but watching it, that last night I bought Hulu. And you know, again, the first time, it might even be longer than that. Honestly, I don't think I've had a streaming service since I was in high school and I'm out of college now. But I was gonna go watch, what was it? Shit, I was gonna go watch, oh, How I Met Your Mother. Oh, Xeno. Yes, I wanted to go back and watch that again. And then as soon as I loaded up Hulu, it recommended me Malcolm in the Middle, which is one of my favorite shows of all time. If you watch that, let me know. I have like such a nostalgic memory of like a very specific episode. Like I was watching it with my mom when I was really young. It was like a summer day, you know, just calm summer day. And, you know, after we played outside, you know, played basketball, whatever it was, we were sitting inside watching it. And like, I love the show, but it also has a really big nostalgia thing for me. So then I was like, all right, after this, you know, I mean, I'm going to be on Malcolm in the Middle for months because I'm only going to watch like 2 episodes a day, 3 episodes a day, maybe like whenever I eat, because I'm just tired of YouTube for some reason. This round will not end. Am I out of ammo entirely? Maybe it's because you're giving me infinite zombie spawns. Whenever that's over, I was going to go watch How I Met Your Mother, which I still probably will at some point, even though it's going to be a very long time before I get there. But then it recommended me My Name is Earl earlier. And I feel like a lot of people aren't going to know that show. But if you know that show, I love that show. Holy shit, every time I reload, I get 5 spawns and this round just won't end. Like this is cursed. This is just purgatory. It's a never-ending. Please end the round, raindrops. I beg. Thank you. Holy shit. Wait, it didn't end. Okay, it's got to end soon. I thought it did. What? I thought the nuke would end it. Shit. Okay, I can't reload with the death machine, so therefore this should end, right? Dude, the round won't end. This is awful. This is so bad. But yeah, after that, I'm gonna go watch My Name is Earl, and I feel like a lot of people aren't gonna know that, but if you do, let me know. That's another nostalgic show for me. I just realized that the effect I have right now, combined with the reload spawning 5 zombies, is why I'm still here. I think I'm legit gonna have to farm a frickin' round robin. This has been over 10 minutes. Oh my god. Oh, I ended it. How did I end it? Wait, round 16, yeah. Okay, I did. Wait, I ended it, but there was still a meatball? That doesn't make sense. I don't care. It's over. It's over, but are we gonna have more rounds like that? Like, is every round gonna be like that? I'm like terrified to reload now because I just know what it causes. We got through another round. Oh, thank God. There was 300 plus points. Activated random gobblegum effect. That one won't affect me much. So every time I get a kill, I get a random gobblegum effect. Oh, we got the thing. Oh, I can get the apothecon. But every time I reload the apothecon, I get 5 zombie spawns. So every shot with the apothecon, I get 5 extra zombie spawns. And some other shit. You know, another show I should go watch now that I got Hulu. I should watch some more Family Guy. They used to be like one of my favorite shows. So was The Simpsons. Like Family Guy, like I still watch it occasionally, only when I'm at a friend's house and we're just like hanging out watching TV. Like it's usually Family Guy or Rick and Morty. He really likes that show, so that's usually on too. Old Family Guy is so good. American Dad's kind of good too. Like I think it's underrated. It's not as good as Family Guy, but it's so underrated. Like I miss that show too. When a player earns 100 plus points while buy prices are randomized. That's interesting. I mean, it's not going to really affect me much, but it's still an interesting effect. And yes, the rounds are still taking obnoxiously long. I mean, they're not as bad as they were. Oh, round robin. Give me their round. Give me their round. What? Why didn't that give me through a round? I used. Okay, it still worked. When a power spawns, an earthquake occurs. That really sucks, actually. All right, at least we can get the Apothecon boy, just because I hardly use it. Wait, did I just lose my KRM when I bought that door? I did. The one I wanted to protect. Wait, what? Why do we just go black and white? Because that's not a gobblegum effect. What was that? Round robin, did you work? It yet again didn't work. I mean, wait, is it, if I use a gobblegum, do I get a random zombie spawn? Oh my god, what the okay, the earthquake's not as bad as it is in the BO2 chaos mod. That one's real bad. So like, I used a round robin again, but it's causing like, I get an extra spawn or two and it doesn't end the round. So when a player loses 1,000+ points, player's ability to slide will toggle. Actually, that wouldn't be that bad because I'm not going to really be buying anything. I mean, like, I don't even remember like everything that affects my sliding or my jumping anymore or my sprinting. There's just so much. Look at how killing time, like, even froze the rain. Like, what the? That's so weird. And then it just continues. That's really weird. When a power-up spawns, perks will randomize their locations. That one's very interesting. But yet again, it's not going to really affect me. Because one, I shouldn't die. And two, I mean, I'll just get a perkaholic back anyway, because every time I kill a zombie, a random gobblegum happens. So that's still really interesting that, like, the perks are basically going to be ever moving. You took my ability to jump right when I go to jump. I don't even remember what the effect is that did it. I don't even remember. There's some effect that takes my ability to jump and it just happened. And my ability to sprint's toggling back and forth too. Oh no. I'm actually gonna die on here. Are you? I was afraid of that because I ran out of Apothecon servant ammo, so I needed to go pack-a-punch. And I was afraid of either that happening or like right when I went to do it on the wall run anyway, and my shield broke and I can't sprint, and I just can't sprint. And my game, what's going on?